easy way out for them. But let me just take a few moments to recognize and thank the Worcester Together Affordable Housing Coalition for organizing and for leading a 12-month-long conversation about who we are designing this ordinance for and how far are we willing to go out for you. So, in my view, what we vote for tonight is really significant. Councilor King is right. It's been a decades-old call to action from affordable housing for community to adopt a strong inclusionary zoning ordinance. So a unanimous yes vote for all the amendments on the floor that represent what the Affordable Housing Coalition has put forward is about our values and making life better for hundreds of low-income residents. This conversation might lose me some relationships on this chamber, so be it. What we have the opportunity to do something meaningful tonight by embracing a proposal that has overwhelming community-wide support of the planning board and partially of the EG committee. The community's proposal poses zero financial harm to developers. It is insulting that the likes of Steve Teasdale and Yvette Dyson and others in the community that have run through the numbers, that have been doing this work for a long time, that their opinions don't matter, that your work doesn't matter. The community proposal not only does pose zero financial harm to developers, it guarantees racial and socioeconomic inclusion. We have heard one singular argument on this council floor about this community's proposal. It will cause developments to stop, even though there is absolutely zero evidence that it does so. Our former housing director, Scott Heyman, put it really, really beautifully. Over the years, we've heard this fear-inducing argument over and over and over again. In fact, the only time we hear about fear on this chamber, I have been watching for a long time. Even though I'm an immigrant, I came here 20 years ago. I have been watching because I care. We hear about fear-inducing arguments when we push for strong community benefits every single time. But we don't have to vote fear tonight, people. We don't have to fear vote tonight. We can vote with the urgency for our community. The people's time is tonight. Since starting these conversations, we have seen developer after developer rush to get their projects in before the inclusionary zoning kicks in. But Worcester residents, Worcester taxpayers keep being told, hold on and wait, people. We're told developers will flee if we impose restrictions that pose no financial harm to the development. So let me pose a more relevant question. How many residents and taxpayers have fled our city because I heard them tonight on this call because they don't see a livable future here? How many feel left out of the Worcester Renaissance? Raise your hands. We can start creating a more hopeful future. The people's time is tonight. Hard-working Worcester residents living in overcrowded conditions of substandard housing, our seniors unable to age at home, residents with disabilities deserve to benefit from the thousands of our fancy new apartments. Why aren't we fighting to keep these apartments for affordable as long as we can? We have the power to unlock many housing opportunities and transform the lives of those by voting for a stronger ordinance. The people's time is tonight. I am tired of having to wait, negotiate, bargain, and beg for our community to benefit from the good things that are happening in Worcester. This room, and the people on the call have been bursting with frustrations. How much longer do you people have to wait? The people's time is tonight. We moved boldly without any concerns when we built a multi-million ballpark with taxpayer dollars. So why are we afraid to come through for our hardworking families when not a single of these amendments cost the taxpayers anything? But guaranteeing hundreds of new apartments for residents faced with dramatic rent increases is something we can be proud of. Voting for a strong inclusionary zoning ordinance brings us a step closer to building a city for all people. That people's time is tonight. I'm almost done. Families should not be worried if their children, those graduating from high school and from college, will be able to afford a place to live in the city where they all have grown up all their lives. And my constituents should not be worried what lies ahead for their soon retiring moms and dads who cannot afford these astronomical, ridiculous rents and utilities that are displacing people. 15-year-old River, who spoke here today, shouldn't feel like we're not fighting hard enough for them. The people's time is tonight. So tonight's vote is not just about abstract numbers, it's about people. It's about building a city for all. It's not about vilifying developers or anyone else on these chambers. It's about putting community first. It's not about disrupting growth, it's about disrupting poverty and housing segregation. It's about creating a hopeful future that includes all of you, regardless of what's in your wallet, regardless of what zip code you live in. The people's time is tonight.
Okay. We go with Councilor Rivera, then Councilor